Good morning. Give it just a second. Not sure why it's not showing my screen. Oh, trading. Martin, I see you're on. Let me know if you can see my my screen. Steven is going to be hopping on any second. The next TC is getting a little pop right now.
Yo,
What's up?
what's going on, brother?
Not much. NXTC is doing a little pop right now, but I'm not really seeing a whole lot. I haven't played anything. I legit woke up 5 minutes ago.
I was in OCTO and I took some profit and now it's spiking back up.
Let me see if they can hear us. Yeah. So sorry for sending out this invite last minute to everyone, but Steven is on today.
Yo.
You have a decent vacation, bro? You did?
Yeah, it was a good time, bro. I had a good time.
Good.
Kids enjoyed themselves. Wife enjoyed herself. It was awesome.
And you found a way to make a little money on the way while you were out there too.
Yeah, I didn't even trade yesterday. I woke up I slept in because normally I'd get up and just kind of look at the charts or whatever, and I didn't even bother. I got up and I looked at my alarm, right? I turned it off, and then I was like, man, it's our last day on vacation. I'm just gonna sleep. So, and I didn't trade after hours either because I was on the road.
It was pretty active. Ended up with about a 4K day.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I didn't flex it because I already flexed earlier in the day, but that was a pretty good day for me. That's kind of usually where I top out at, around that. I mean, I'll have a better days than that sometimes, but if I have a 4K day, I'm happy, very happy. So, but after hours was very active because it's been dead for a little bit this week.
I know me and Martin were talking a few days ago, and he was like, he messaged me and he's like, can you send me some of the tickers you've been trading? Because I guess it was really slow or whatever, and I had I don't remember, it was 3 or 4 days ago, but I guess I had a really active day. But yeah, which is kind of funny because I guess my stock selection is a little different than some people's, because I know Martin's a holder, you know what I mean? So he's looking for big spike, big move, and then waiting for his entry or whatever.
SOWG is getting a little pop right now, just FYI.
I just missed NXTC too. So
I'm adding into this SOWG.
I'm about to add to it too.
SOWG.
I'm officially a business owner, dude. It's fucking crazy.
The LLC.
Yeah.
Official.
Yeah, it's real now. Dude, so it's been a mess. So, dude, when we get off stream today, I have to go. I gotta go send a couple letters to the IRS or whatever because I don't know what happened when I filed for my EIN or whatever, but the name on the business on my articles of organization with the Secretary of State's office and the business name on the EIN confirmation letter were different. The one didn't have the LLC, and so ChatGPT was like, you need to change that or it's going to cause problems when you file your taxes. So I got to go deal with this and then wait for them to confirm that they got the name change and whatever. So it's been a mess.
Dang, bro, that's painful. And then the IRS, they still do snail mail, so you're having to mail it in, right?
Yeah,
That's
that's when I texted you the other day. I was like, how is the government entity that deals with everybody's taxes, 350 million people, how do they still do paper? I don't understand it. Like, it's 2025, get your shit together.
dude. Yeah, no. I last tax season, everything I was able to do, uh, obviously online, but to elect active trader status or no, maybe it was market to market election. You
Yeah,
have to still mail that in like every year. Like, why
yeah,
is that?
that's ridiculous,
The
bro.
rest of my taxes I can do online, but I have to elect this with physical mail. It's wild.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do mark to market. And so I think I don't like I guess you have to do it like when we were talking the other day. I looked it up. You have to do it like 2 months and some days before the end of the tax year. So I'm gonna have to do it sometime in either October or September, then send it in to like elect it or whatever. But as far as active trader status, I'm not really sure. ChatGPT wasn't really. I'm gonna do some more research on it, but I wasn't. I was a little confused by the information I got. So
Yeah, and I have like a tax lady who helps me with my stuff. I usually tell her what I'm looking for though. But she usually is the one that handles it. But there's a benefit to making yourself an active trader status. I can't remember what it is, but you have to trade a certain amount each year.
I think
And
it's like. Go ahead. Sorry.
yeah. I don't remember what the criteria is though. It's like at least 5 trades a day, 10 trades a day. I don't know,
Yeah,
something like that.
I think on the like what I was reading last night because I was in ChatGPT like asking a whole bunch of questions. I think it has to be more than 15 trades a month or something like that.
Yeah, I'll have
Or
to look it up. Yeah.
nah, yeah, or maybe I
But yeah,
misread it,
some
but
number like that. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So let's see what the comments are saying real quick. This is going to be
Oh
painful
yeah,
today.
is it?
Um,
Are we on YouTube, bro?
yeah, we're on YouTube.
I'm gonna just hop on YouTube and read the comments.
Appreciate it because I'm going to try to share my screen, trade on my phone, look at the mail on here. So if you can cover the comments, that'd be dope. But yeah, no, let's touch base soon, and I'll show you just how all my stuff is set up
I appreciate that, bro.
and why it's set up the way it is. So looking at the comments, good morning, everyone. Martin, Golden Pen, Alex, Mike. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while, Mike.
Everybody's on here. Good morning, everybody.
There's somebody on here saying, what is this strategy called? Shorting
Low floats.
shorting crash companies,
Small
basically.
small caps.
DJ, yeah, I'm glad you noticed. 101 subs now, bro. Yeah, excited.
No, 103.
103. Let's go. Let's go. No, I appreciate it, guys, the support. We held it down without you, Steven, this week, but happy to have you back.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back, man. I'm glad to be back. I'm excited to get back in the groove of things for the next couple weeks before I start this job.
Yeah. Let's see. So SOWG, I have already closed my position in it, but I am tempted to add here at VWAP. Is struggling to stay above it. Did you play this one?
Yeah, I'm in it right now. I'm in it right now, and I'm in OCTO still. It's kind of touching resistance in the twos, so I actually just added to get my average up, but I'll just kind of let this one ride. I was in a really good profit, and then it spiked up, and so I'm just staying in it to kind of see if we break past these levels. I'm gonna get out.
popping up. I'm just hoping none of y'all got ripped apart by what was it? OCTO, bro. Moon Market Pump. He sent a last minute video late last night. I get his alerts on YouTube, but bro, like
Yeah,
this one, I was like hoping none of our members were in it because it was this nice little spike right here. Then it starts to fade, even breaking new lows on this candle right here. And then, bro, he releases that video, and then that thing just shoots up and breaks a new high. I don't mind playing his pumps. You just got to be aware that when that video or whenever he initially pumps it, it makes a ridiculous move.
yeah.
So hopefully everyone survived that, though.
What is that, like 100% move? And that second leg right there? Yeah.
Probably, yeah,
Over. Yeah.
yeah, almost a three.
You're out of SOWG right now?
I got out at the like 170s, but I added back a VWAP. So basically, I'm in 1,000 shares, and I'm at 1,000 more shares at $1.85, and then if it gets back to two, I'm gonna add some more. So I don't think it's going to, but
No, I don't think so either. Maybe post-market stream incoming. Post-market stream. That'd be dope.
after
Like,
hours,
oh my God. I don't know. That'd be kind of hard though, because after hours, especially if it's active, I'm locked in, bro. I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not. Because there's so much going on in such a short amount of time.
yeah. And when we go to Discord, who knows? Maybe we have a little room that we play after hours if we want to hop in or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, I love that.
But yeah, Friday, unfortunately, is the slow PR day, but we'll find something to play. We always do.
Oh, I forgot today's Friday. That vacation got my days around, and SOCTO is totally like it's gone. Yeah, I lost. mm, I just lost all the gains that I got on it and more. That's great.
Dang.
Yeah,
At least
that's fine.
SOWG's going down. Dang, that sucks, bro.
It's all good. Oh, there you
Dang, yeah, that's a strong move.
go. Mm-hmm.
That's that moon market pump I was just talking about. So it's
Yeah.
probably gonna behave erratically today, to be honest. Whether he's tweeting about it, whether he's is pumping it in his little Discord, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which you adding more or you cutting?
Um.
Because I just took my first entry. I'm in at 235 now.
Oh, okay. Damn. On OCTO.
Yeah.
Oh, I got out. I'm gonna do. Let me see. How's it looking?
It's kind of
Oh,
it's kind of in line with its previous like what's this around this 230 level that it kind of traded sideways at. So I want to prove it can hold over that.
mm, I just got in. 228 to my average, so I'll probably add a little just to get it up though. We're probably gonna touch these highs again. SOWG's moving smoothly too.
Yeah, I didn't enter heavy on the VWAP retest, but I made a little bit on it twice, so I'll take it.
I'm probably gonna cut a little bit, and then if we flush down, I might add just to recycle my shares.
Totally.
Yeah, dude, it's a good weekend, man. There's a couple things we didn't get to do that we wanted to, but we had to accommodate for my wife's parents were they were with us, so we couldn't there was a few things we couldn't do. My father-in-law he just had a surgery because he had 90% blockage in one of his arteries in his heart. So, but it was a really good time. Oh, we're dropping.
Yeah, I trimmed at 223 already. I'm gonna keep my I don't really trust this ticker right now, so um but I'm still in half my position, see if it just falls and fades.
Hey, stop, move, go away before you turn my computer off. You're gonna piss me off.
Chris, if you need to close
Dude,
the door,
go
let me know.
away.
If you need
We
to
got a
close the
new
door, feel
cat and
free
he
to.
like is trying to make my PC a jungle gym. So on SOWG, it looks like I think we're gonna fade pretty much. I'm just gonna write it down.
Yeah, I
I'm probably
closed.
gonna trim.
Yeah, I closed out my position. I probably should have held some, but it's breaking new lows each 5 minute candle almost.
Every time. Ooh.
OCTO is playing out in our favor. Kind of taking profits a little quick this morning, but I want to see. I'm up. I'm up a
Pulling up.
little on my realize. I like starting greens, so sometimes I take my first profit a little too early because I like to see that I'm green.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it helps with the psychology too. You're like, I want to make sure I'm doing my part.
Dude, I think that's been a lot of it. This week I shared my P&L and how I was triple topping, but busted through it now. So now I'm sitting at a new high. So for the Bear Wall Street. So maybe I'll break this little psychology game I've been dealing with.
Yeah, psychology, man. You know, I'll say this though. I feel like psychology is important. It is really important, and I don't want anybody to think that I don't care about psychology. But I think if you have real edge in the market, which you do, I think psychology really isn't that important because at the end of the day, if you have a real edge in whatever market you're trading, at the end of the day, your edge is going to play out, probability wise. SOWG. This cat is like.
No, I agree, bro. It's definitely something to consider. But if you have an edge, and if you have, again, trading is a probability game. You find your edge, you're going to screw up on some of these trades, but you got to win more than you lose, or win bigger than you lose. My losses are, large at times, so that's why I have to be way more consistent. But I'm actually dialing it in. I actually pulled a report on TradeZella, and my drawdown periods are just getting smaller and smaller. So I'm like, okay, cool. That's headed in the right direction. But
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was these outlier events like the accidentally being in SBET when they dropped crypto news, or or being in like these 15K losses like that just like the ones that I'm going heavy on, bro. I don't trade too heavy, but I remember SBET, I was in like a 12K position or something, and then
Right.
it's like, of course, this is the one that's going to drop crypto news when I normally trade like 2 to 4K positions, so
Yeah.
a lot of stuff like that. But no, I'm happy where we're headed, and even live streaming with you some has helped. So see how you think through some of these processes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, bro, because it does weigh on you sometimes because then you start second guessing we've talked about this a few times. You start second guessing your strategy or your edge or your ability to trade, and it kind of wears on you, and then you start, like, I know for me, I'll start making decisions that I wouldn't typically make just because I'm second guessing myself, or I'm doing too much or not enough or whatever. It just weighs on you. But you have real edge. I feel like I have real edge. I was just talking to my wife about this the other night. I was like, I didn't say it in trader terms because she doesn't understand, but for the most part, I think edge trumps everything else in the market as a trader, especially if you want to make this a living or a genuine profession. Edge trumps everything else.
And it's unique to everyone because
Yeah.
there's so many strategies, like whether it's on YouTube, Twitter, whatever. Um, like people share. I'm not the only transparent trader out there. There's plenty of transparent traders out there that shares their strategy, and then some people still can't implement it because that's where the psychology comes in. So
Right.
once you have your edge, cater it to fit your trading style, and that's what I've tried to do. And I'm trying to focus more on pre-market. But yeah, no, this little sideways period I was dealing with was not ideal because like uh, I I am an investor. I don't keep a lot of cash. I don't like cash. Cash is trash for me. So I'm always like, whether it's investing in crypto, precious metals, real estate, stocks, whatever. Um, and with the properties, gotten 4 or 3 properties over the last couple of years. I haven't gotten any loans to renovate these because my Airbnbs are not like basic. We're adding amenities, pools, whatever. So I'm dependent on that cash flow coming in from trading. So when I've been trading sideways, it's hasn't been ideal. But luckily, I keep enough capital on the side to finish these projects. But I need to get a good run going because, like I was saying, I don't keep a lot of cash. I'm always investing it and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we're about to go. This is another conversation for another day, but I think we're about to go through another inflation period between all the stuff with what's Trump's pushing with the rate cuts, which I support. But I do think there's going to be another inflationary period. We're probably starting to melt up here soon, so it'll be good to have assets and stuff.
For sure. For sure.
Because when they drop interest rates, I think the housing market sadly might get hot again because there's so many buyers on the sideline trying to get in right now. So
There's a lot of sellers too, dude, to be honest.
there's
Well, I mean, I don't know from a business perspective. I'm talking about on the retail side of like,
there's a decent amount of houses sitting on the market now, but
yeah,
it's
yeah,
just because people don't want to get 7% interest rates,
right. Well, no, nobody wants to pay, nobody wants to pay that much.
And all three of my most recent properties are again, I said I didn't take out any loans. I took out mortgages, of course, but I
Of
didn't take
course.
out like renovation loans and stuff like that. But
Yeah, yeah.
their interest rates are not ideal. So
No.
I'm going to refinance probably all of them when that day comes.
Hell yeah. 1 minute on OCTO. I'm out of a SOWG side note.
But yeah,
And
I'm out of SOWG.
OCTO is looking good on the 1 minute.
It is, yeah. And enough about real estate. That's my second passion. So this is the wrong channel for real estate.
Right.
But yeah, OCT's looking good. OCTO.
Mhm. Let's see. Let's look at the comments. We got Alex said missed entry on SOWG. Not gonna chase. Alex, very smart. Good job, bro. Ian, good morning. Mike, good morning. Martin, in and out on SOWG. Good morning. Nice, Martin. Genrick, which platform is the best for short selling?
TradeZero. Trade
Trade
Zero.
TradeZero is they're the best. I think on Benzinga they've gotten the best broker for short selling the last like 5 years in a row. So I would look into them. Locates are pretty cheap. Locates are fast. Executions are fantastic. I don't trade on TradeZero, but I know a lot of people who trade on TradeZero and they're fantastic. Yeah, but
Link in the description too. You can get a
yeah,
discount. You can get a discount. But there's good ones out there, other ones too. But yeah, I personally like TradeZero. Yeah.
yeah. I'm a degen, so I use offshore broker because I want somebody to steal my money. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's hilarious. There's good ones out there, but TradeZero is kind of who I recommend.
Yeah, I definitely recommend them. I don't recommend going the route I took. Uh, let's see, Martin. Yeah, your head's got to be in the right place. That's where most traders struggle when they're not sure about their strategies. Absolutely. psychology, no, just to piggyback off of what I said earlier, psychology is so important, but I think a lot of traders, they hyper, like, especially in the retail, like the prop firm space, that what I've noticed is that a lot of traders hyper focus on psychology because they think it's the most important thing, and just from studying the markets and from studying, you know, uh, literal market wizards, edge is the most important thing, because you can have the best psychology in the world, but if you don't have edge in the market, then it doesn't matter if you have good psychology, because you're not going to be able to be profitable. You have to have, like, visceral edge. It has to be, you have to be able to see it over and over again. you know and so,
Totally, totally.
yeah. Good morning, Rizzolu. Good morning, Martin. Oh, Martin. Well, Martin, you know this guy, do you? That's what's up. Focus, good morning. From Greece. Hope we're all having a green day. Heck yeah. A lot of people in the chat this morning. Holy crap.
Bro, we've had over 20 plus people the last 3 days. I appreciate the support, guys.
There's 16 people watching right now.
Growing.
Hell yeah, we are.
Martin said you're officially YouTube famous now. I'm not even 100. Wait, with 100 subs, what's it called? I'm not even. I gotta get to 1,000 before YouTube starts
Pumping your videos.
paying me ad revenue. So I'm trying to get there because I want to keep as much as much free as I can. The group's free. I would love to just like only make money off you guys from like affiliate links and YouTube and things like that. But we'll have some cool stuff roll out when we roll out Discord. We'll have some upsell like mentorship programs and stuff, but we'll try to keep everything as free as we can. But y'all got to start using my affiliate links, bro. Now a few of y'all have, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, once I go legit, and I on the business side, once it goes legit on paper and everything, and we get to a certain point, I'm probably going to start using TradeZero too.
Yeah, no, I honestly, bro, I've had I don't like to lie to you, like any of y'all. Like, I'm not saying it's perfect, but I've had very few issues. And the thing I like about TradeZero, if they screw up, harass them a little bit, they will make it up for you. Like, the few times that I've had issues with them, they've like gave me back my locate fees for the day, which is not bad because my locate fees run sometimes anywhere from 5 to 10% of my profit. So,
Right.
So that helps on the day. I'm adding back into SOWG. I got in at 179. This little pop. See if it can hold over. See if it can hold over VWAP. I think it has a chance of failing here, but
I've noticed, especially recently too, a lot of these tickers, they'll fade and then they'll come back up and touch the highs, and then they'll fall.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this one just in case that's what this one does. So I'm already out. I lost like 3 cents a share. So, or I cut it. Sorry, I'm in half the position just in case it does exactly what you said. It retests. But I got a pretty good entry on SOWG. So
Yeah, I'm gonna put a starter on it. It's something like super, super small.
So thank you. I've been using Thinkorswim for a long time, but my short selling strategy has been really successful the last couple months. Yeah, no, Thinkorswim is not the best platform for it. I like Thinkorswim when I was going long, but yeah, you need to, again, I'm biased to TradeZero. Obviously, I want to push you to using that broker, but just do some research. There's pretty good short selling brokers out there, but you definitely want it to be their specialty, because if not, it's going to be hard to like TradeZero gets all pretty good prices, and if anybody's able to get shares, TradeZero is. Psychology is simple. You have to execute your strategy like design. Yep. Yeah, no, they do have good charts. Thinkorswim.
Yeah, you get killed on hard to borrow stocks on Thinkorswim.
And I've, between with you and Colin, I don't know if you're on the call. So he uses, what does he use? Dang, I can't even think. If leave in the comments if you're on. But I've compared my locate prices with his, and they're usually better. And then same thing with you. I know you've mentioned your locate prices for Ocean, and usually when we compare, TradeZero is a little bit cheaper than them too. I get 7% back too from them because I trade high volume. So whatever I'm seeing, I get 7% back on my like P&L. So that helps too.
Oh, hello. So they like reimburse you.
Yeah, like I said, I just ask. Don't be afraid to ask people stuff. I asked them like, "Hey, I'm spending like 10% of my profit is in locate fees. Like, can you do something?" So now I get like a 7 or 8% back. I can't remember.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, they probably don't like me sharing that, but work your brokers. They want your business. Or good companies like TradeZero will try to do what they can to make it work for you.
Absolutely.
So we got some new news coming in. I'm not seeing anything too exciting on the 7:30 drops.
Dude, I love the layout of that stock Titan.
Oh, me too, bro. And it's beside, and maybe there's quicker ones out there now, but when I was trading long, like these momentum stocks, it was getting the news quicker than everyone. And this is not me trying to pump an affiliate link. I don't even have an affiliate link for stock Titans, but I do like it. But the free version is just a 15-second delay, which probably works for most people.
Yeah, 15-second delay ain't nothing.
Yeah. But like, I like paying for things.
100%. 100%.
So SOWG, this is okay. Yeah, it might retest if it breaks a new high right here of this move. Well, let's see.
Are you on the 1 minute or the 5 minute?
1 minute.
Rizzolo, yeah. If you're new, I wouldn't invest any real money yet. I would study, and then if you start an account, I would trade really. Oh yeah, we broke the highs. We're gonna drop. Look at that fucking doji candle. We're gonna keep going. I'm getting out.
I'm in half my position, and I'm gonna add heavy if we get to 2.
Yeah, if we get to 2 on minute.
Heavy for me is Steven's locate piece.
You're funny. You're funny. I don't know. We might drop from here. I feel like we're gonna go to the highs though, man.
Yeah, I'm not super confident either. That's why I only trim my position. I'll add if it gets back to 2. I could see it failing somewhere in here, but it did bust through. The 1 minute tells a good story. It did bust through, hit the VWAP, and then bounce to make a newer high. So that's relatively bullish.
Yeah. Yeah, Rizzolo, what I would do is get in the circle group, like Alex said. There's a lot of good traders in there, a lot of good resources. Justin has a little small course on his trading style. You got a lot of good traders in there. For the most part, everybody's really active. They answer questions. sharing their charts, they're sharing their P&L, they're answering questions, they're commenting, they're liking posts, they're all that stuff. So Justin Rizzolo said he applied and answered the questions. He doesn't know what he should do.
Check your I got my mom on payroll, so she's the one that manages that. She does some real estate stuff and that, so she's usually pretty good about immediately approving it. So if you hit apply now, she should have flipped it in a couple hours, and you should have an email from Circle. So check your spam. So if you did apply, answer the 4 questions within a couple hours, she should have approved it, as long as you didn't say anything wild. So just check to see that it didn't go to spam. Because if you did the 4 questions and submitted it and didn't say anything crazy, she would have approved it. But I'll check when we get done. But check your spam folder to see if it got sent there.
So WG just like, oh, we stayed above VWAP.
Yeah, it's wanting to stay. I should have probably trimmed the rest of my position at like $1.80. Just let this move play out.
Alex said, so much for the meme stock being a trend, huh? Was a flash in the pan.
Yeah, I don't think we see. I think it'll be a long time before we see the GME, AMC type of days again, if we ever see it again.
Yeah, I feel like that was an anomaly, you know? That was like nothing had ever been seen like that done before. Oh my gosh.
What?
SOWG.
Oh yeah, I'm still in it. It's finally playing out.
If we break these lows on the 1 minute, I'm gonna get in.
Like below 172.
Yeah. Actually, because I needed to change trend.
Totally.
I'll be right back, bro.
Man, LHAI. I didn't trade during the day yesterday, but that was some wild action yesterday for this ticker. I'm leaving it alone. I'm not entering a position here, but I just happened to notice it. Did it IPO? Why, or did it name change? Like, that was crazy. Is there no history? Yeah. So I went ahead and took profit on SOWG. I was only like 10 cents in the money, but if it breaks, if it starts looking like it's going to head down a little more, I'll add more to it, or get back in. But I'm out for now. But yeah, no. The strategy is just shorting. We just short small caps around here.
Total degenerates.
Yeah, it's funny though. Is that the reason why I just started shorting or looking into shorting was when I was going long. I was just like, man, if I did the opposite of everything I did, I would have made money. Like, let's look at shorting, and I haven't looked back. A few of us took a long position yesterday, though. I know at least 3 of us did. What was it? LIDR? Yeah. Was that yesterday? Yeah, LIDR. I got in at 205, wrote it to 3, but man, I should have wrote it way higher than that. But I'm so nervous when I'm in a long position.
Dang.
Yeah, wrote it from 205 to 3. But I was pretty happy about that. 50% gain on a long position. I don't do that too often. Most of the time when I go long, it doesn't play out in my favor. But I think Martin took a long position and one other person took a long position and made money.
Yeah.
I know, Martin, you jumped out pretty quick, but so did I. I mean, 50% wasn't a bad move, but I was in pretty small. I was only in 500 shares. Did you enter on that wick below?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm waiting for a little pop up and then I will. Actually, this might not be a bad spot. Dollars if I can get in at $1.75.
It's like lollygagging around this area. Yeah, Remy said he will not enter except absolute confirmation, but could be wrong.
Yeah, Remy, I'm proud of you being strict with your rules this time. Remy's an OG. He left us for a little bit. He wasn't super active, but he's back in the game now.
So it's yeah, I feel that well, sometimes a lot of my starters are speculative, but it's just from pattern recognition, just knowing what's just historically what stocks do. Any advice for small account for an international broker to avoid PDT? Mike, are you an American with a small account and you're trying to go international broker? Is that what you're talking about? If that's what you're talking about, that's what I do. That's how I originally got started trading. Was I used a international broker to get around PDT. If I had to suggest, I don't have an affiliate link. I'm not pushing this broker on anybody. This is I use Ocean One Securities. They're ran by ST Global Markets. They're really good. Their locates are pretty cheap. They have a lot of options for locates as far as like stocks being available. Their share, their like the fees for shares per share costs are relatively cheap. They're pretty good. They got good executions, things like that. So if you were going to go that route, I would suggest them, ST Global Markets or CMEG, I think is what they're called. And then I know a lot of people that use them that are satisfied with their services. Oh, oh yeah. If he's at Martin's right. If you're talking about TradeZero is on an international account.
But to
Oh,
your
I read
your
it
point,
wrong.
though, if you're American and you want to skip past it, your recommendation. But if you are international, all you need is like $500 for TradeZero.
No, yeah.
But if you're American and you don't have the 25K, to your point, what is it called? Ocean Ones?
Yeah, Ocean One Security. Which to that, like to piggyback off that, I'm you know, I still use them and I don't have to. So, and that's just because I like the platform. You know, they have
And you're
good
from
customers.
you're familiar too.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and they've always been good to me. So they're super legit, dude. You know, I know and I can't. This is not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do, or anything like that. But just from my experience, customer service is good. They really are a solid platform because I know there's a stigma around in the trading space around international brokers and like kind of like they're swindling or they're sketchy or whatever. I've never had an issue with Ocean, so it's just my take.
Remy, small account, and you use TradeZero. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, either of those two options work.
Yeah,
Um, um, and TradeZero, they started off as international broker, but now they have
yeah,
TradeZero USA, and so now they are backed by like the government and stuff. So they're not going to run off with your money. I don't think Ocean One or any of those will ever do it
no,
either. But
oh,
you're just not as protected with some of
yeah.
these. But they have a pretty good reputation.
A great reputation and they're very active on Twitter and like their customer service is very active, good response time. And they have a lot of traders in the trading space that trade securities like equities that use them and talk about them. And so, I mean, for them to if they were like sketchy or whatever, they would just be biting the hand that feeds them, because there's a lot of people that use them.
So we getting
Is that
equity? No.
WGRX?
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to move ticker.
No, it is not.
So OCTO and SOWG still in these.
I'm about to get out of SOWG, man. This thing is like
Yeah.
lollygagging, dude.
Yeah, I entered very small at SOWG because I'm not. If it stays like this and there's some decent 8 o'clock news comes out, we'll be good. But it's struggling to stay above. It can't get above VWAP the last few 5-minute or 1-minute candles. But yeah, this is kind of how it's been this week, bro. It's been a little slow trading compared to, was it week before? But yeah, last week it's a lot more active. You picked a good week to be on live because this week's been a little slow.
Yeah, I saw that in Circle. Everybody was talking about how it was slow, and I'm like, man. And then and then after hours was pretty busy yesterday, right?
Yeah, it started late though, so I didn't. Like I said, ended up we're getting a little pop on PHIO. Ended up making close to 4K, and about 1,300 of it was after hours, and I wasn't even playing that heavy. There was just some pretty big moves.
PHIO.
Okay, now we're running. Okay, definitely interested in this thing now. Oh, come on. There we go. So I'm in it. And I play the front side probably more than most people play because I try to get a good position. But I'm in now at 3:15.
I'm in at 317.
Let's go. Let's see if it's affecting SOWG. Nope. OCTO. Looking like it's finally fallen below VWAP. Oh, do I not have it pulled up? My bad, guys. I thought I had this one pulled up. Oh, I do right here. I'll put it on the 1 minute.
Yeah, what do they got? Like, they got Spectrum or Xfinity out there?
Like Mediacom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I have no idea what that is.
Same. It's like I'm in Santa Rosa Beach, and it's kind of like a low key area, so the internet is not that great.
We're about to touch these highs again. I'm about to add.
Yeah, I'm already adding. I got some more at 319.
Damn, I missed it.
It's about to give you another chance, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pulling attention away from SOWG now, I think.
There we go. Let's look at so much. I also have TradeZero International account. I started a small account challenge with $800 at the start of July. Currently at 1,500. Good job, man.
Nice
That's
job.
awesome.
Nice
Yeah,
job.
doubling the account is awesome, especially since it's not even the end of the month yet. That's what's up.
Look how it ate up that it
All
dropped
this, yeah.
it dropped a decently below VWAP and just ate that shit. Ate it up. Got another entry waiting at 329. I've been trimming though. I've been definitely kind of scalping this one when it drops to like the threes. I've been trimming because I wouldn't be surprised if this breaks a new high.
That's what it's looking like. I want it to drop again so I can get out. And then if we break the highs, then there we go. So I'm going to trim some.
Yeah, I'm still in a decent amount of my position, but I'm kind of just playing it as it bounces up and down. This one's not going to be a clean fall. I added to my SWOG position right when this one popped because I think the tension is going to get pulled away from it. So
Oh, I'm finally in the green on SOWG now.
yeah, people are playing PHIO right now, I think.
Mm. There we go.
Yeah, that's a nice
Now I'm
one.
going to trim. I want us to stay below V1. It looks like we might. Nope. Never mind.
I'll keep adding on these pops. All good. Got in again at 329. Keep it going. And I'll trim when it gets back down to 3. Got a beautiful average now. 323 is my average.
Mine too.
Oh, nice. Ooh.
I know. I can see it coming. I can see it. Oh my god.
There it is.
I just totally ate up all my profits this morning. No, I didn't. I lied.
So now let's look at some levels it might be approaching. $4. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets to 4.
I'm still in.
You didn't. Oh, I trimmed most of my position.
If we break this high at 350, I'm getting out.
Yeah, I'm adding 1,000 shares at 348 if it wants to get there again.
Is that the turn? No.
Okay, I'm in my full position again. Let's see. Let's see if it respects 350. Eight o'clock's 4 minutes away. If we don't break highs, it might get its attention pulled. But it's sure dancing around the high. So if it breaks above 350, I'm just gonna get out quick.
It must be a hell of big. Oh my god! There we go.
Yeah, this one's kind of wrecking my P&L now.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I just lost all my gains from this morning.
Are you still in it?
No. No, I'm not.
I'm being a little bit of a degenerate. I'm adding to it.
I'm down to $100. So, whatever.
Dang, yeah, this one kind of rocked me. Should have been focusing more on the ones that's getting the attention pulled away from it. But
PHIO.
Ooh.
Saber said Ross is pushing it. Do not short now.
What was the news again?
Then Saber goes, now, wow, we can short. Okay, I'm not too bad now. I got a little bit on.
It's a terrible company. Look at its AskEdgar profile. Oh, but they have 27 months of cash left, but
I can't. I kind of like Ross, man, but I feel like he's just a pusher of the. I don't know.
dude, he trades like 6-figure positions on these small caps with low floats. Like that one that he got, I can't remember what play it was. I watched the video. Like it was like 150 share float stock or something. It was like 200 shares or something. And he had like a 6-figure position, and I'm like, that's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You know what I mean? You buy that much, it's going to drive the price up, and then all your followers are going to buy in. He's a good trader. I'm not denying that, but way better long than I am. But some of his stuff feels like a self-fulfilling prophecy, though. Like if you buy
NXTC
big enough position, and if you have followers, it'll make the stock move.
All right, I'm back in the green. Finally, I took a position on that spike.
Same. I got into the 390s, but my average is still crap.
384. but well, I didn't go like heavy or anything, but I'm trimming.
Yeah,
Kind of,
that's kind of what I'm
but
just doing, trying to recut. Oh, it's the news. Let's see if any 8 o'clock news came out. Did I get a trade? Did y'all hear an alert?
yeah, I heard an alert. I don't know what it was though.
NXTC.
Again?
Yes, so. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. It'll fake us out sometimes. But there was a decent amount. So SPET got some news. NA Nano Lab donates. They have a blockchain research. Dang. Oh, I hate that I trimmed any of my position. PHO gave it all back. PHIO.
Yeah, did it? Oh yeah, look at that.
Dang, but it did jack up my, because I trimmed out of some of it. But let's see if anything's popping now.
It's so funny how I lose all my gains and then I get them right back.
It's a good thing.
I guess, dude. With 2 million followers, yeah, yeah, when you trade like that and then you drive the price up because you have all these people watching your stream and everybody's buying, it's gonna drive it up. And then once somebody gets out with $120,000 position, it's gonna tank the stock because nobody else that's following his live streams is trading like that.
Dang, man, look at PHI. I am so mad I even trimmed any up there. Gee, I thought this thing was about to be bullish. Man, is something else running? Is this why this is happening? Oh yeah, HTOO is popping hard. HTOO. I'm about to enter this one. Ooh, locates are pricey. Crap.
What's the news? There's no news. Oh my gosh.
I can't. I'm having a hard time getting some shares on it. Bro, it's already tanked.
I can't even get filled.
Yeah, I missed it. I'm not playing it now. A little annoyed about that one though. Did you ever get in it?
Yeah, my average is garbage though. I don't know why it wouldn't fill, but I got in it. My average is 698. I'm about to trim right here. How's SOWG doing?
Not moving much, but it's struggling to get above VWAP.
Were you able to get locates on HTOO?
No, I was after the move's over with though, so I just declined the locates. Still should have jumped in, but after it makes a flush.
ATNF.
ATNL. Let's see this. ATNL.
Ooh, that's a nice move. Let me see if I can get.
Jesus, the locates are $450 for 1,000 shares. I'm about to pass on this one.
Yeah, I'm at $520 for 1,000 shares. Hey, I'll be right back, bro.
Okay. I'm tempted to take a long position right here on VWAP, but I'm not going to.
ATNF.
Dang, I hate that the locate fees are so high for ATNF. Dang. Now it's just tanking. Wow. Okay, it's going to be one of those days. I just see stocks I want to be in just tank. Whatever. Whatever happened to PHIO? Little starting to bounce back.
MCVT.
MCVT? Is that what it says? Okay. We're getting some things popping today. Good. It's not outrageous to short. Oh, and of course I miss it. Bro, can't get any of these positions today. I'm actually kind of annoyed about this because I'm gonna be honest. I'm not prioritizing pulling it up on the screen anymore. I keep missing these positions, so I'll be doing it. Hold my phone. I will announce it. But wow, a little annoyed these last 3 plays. Could have made money on all 3 of these.
Oh my god, what did I miss?
Bro, I missed it too. I'm gonna quit pulling it up on the screen though, because this is distracting me. I'm gonna get in my position first, because I mean,
No, I feel you.
I'm pissed. The last 3 plays I didn't get to take advantage of. Oh, I'm mad about this one. I had the locates too, and as soon as I was clicking it, it just tanked. Whatever.
Yeah, that would have been a nice play, bro.
All right. This ATNF too.
Yeah, that MCVT, that would have been a nice play.
Yeah. I'm a little disappointed with that one, but that's all good. I usually miss a play or two a session, but like I've missed like the last 3 now between locate prices and just like not getting in fast enough. They were yelling at us about ATNF in the chat. Thanks, guys, for letting us know.
Y'all are funny. I know. You got Alex, Saver, Remy. No, Remy said PHIO.
Yeah, I'm a little annoyed. Those are the easy money plays. That's how you get your P&L thick from those plays, not this BS OCT grinding. SOWG grinding crap. It's those that just flush like that. But whatever. I got the chat up. I'm looking at the comments.
You do?
Yeah, I have it pulled up on my phone. It's just hard to trade on my phone too, so it's just I'll bounce back and forth.
Hell yeah. CJ said this is a wild Friday.
It is, and I haven't taken advantage of any of it. HTOO's testing highs again. Are these locate fees still? I just happened to see it. Are they still outrageous? $445 for 500 shares.
You better make at least 1,000 on there to fucking even to make it worth it.
What in the world is HTO? Yeah, I'm not paying that much. I refuse to pay that much. It's probably about to bust through this too.
Yeah.
With locate fees,
highs.
that high, it might be worth. It might get all the way up here to these levels I've previously marked: 10.99, 11.33.
What is that? What are those levels?
I don't know. I marked them previously. Let's see, year to date. Where did I mark these from? It probably was another date. Yeah, so it spiked earlier this month. So some of these levels, probably some of the levels from the daily, or from the 5 minute that day. I need to take them off. Yeah, it was from earlier. Let's see. I'm just gonna get rid of them.
MCVT is climbing again, but it's like a slow grind up.
Yeah, HTOO is blasting off. Wonder if LIDR gives back its gains today. This is a Friday. I'll set an alert if it gets up to 360. Test VWAP, I might re-enter. Kind of just talking out loud. Fridays, I love Fridays because a lot of the top gainers of the week just give back their gains on Fridays.
HTOO is giving back its gains.
So it went up to 10 psychological level.
Yeah, perfect psychological level. And now it's in the 8s.
Yeah, we'll set an order for LIDR for 360. See if it
There you go.
See if it fades today. Man, there were some good opportunities. I didn't take advantage of a single one, but there were some good opportunities. Are you adding PHIO here?
I'm not even in it, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Breaking new lows on the trend.
Really? Oh yeah. I might add. I might put a starter on. I want it to touch. Yep, right there.
MCVT.
I'm pulling up on my phone first, guys. Sorry. MC. What was it?
MCVT.
Oh, it's the same one. MCVT. I'm good. I'm jaded with this one right now.
Hella.
I have an order waiting at 339 or 335 and 339. I'm gonna wait for it to get up there though. I'll probably miss it, but I'm okay with that. You know what? I might play this 3 retest. Oh, nope, I'm glad I waited. So I'm in it now. What was this news?
I don't know.
I'll look in a second. I'm just trying to add to my position. Okay. MCVT. Let me know if it breaks a new high while I'm looking, if you don't mind. MCTV. Oh, good. I'm banking on it now. Okay, let's go. I got a 311 average. I don't see any news.
I got 312.
Oh, it's coming down too.
Yes, sir. HTOO is tanking right now.
Just wanted to tap 10 and come back. Not finding much, but let me pull it back up. Chat's usually good about telling me what the news is.
Yeah, chat's like having your own news feed, bro. I swear. It is. It's like having a news feed without having to pay for a subscription.
Nice job, Martin.
Martin, I hope to see you in after hours, my friend.
Getting some more news. The MCVT is kind of like grinding up.
Nope, it just tanked. Oh, it's kind of, we got like some kind of consolidation on the 1 minute. It doesn't want to go past that level.
Ooh, I'm going to take profit here. Nice. Okay.
I'm going to trim 500.
Yeah, since it's honoring VWAP, I went ahead and close my position. If it bounces back, I'll add to it.
What is this, bro? You starting to trade like me, bro? What's going on?
What do you mean?
Like just in and out.
Oh, bro, I used to do a lot more of that, but yeah, I'm trying to be more like you, bro. I see those days you're posting. Got another entry here at 319. As you can see, it got to 320 twice and failed, so I got another entry waiting at 319 and 339 if it wants to test the high.
Oh yeah, give me just a second, bro.
You're good.
YOSH.
YOSH. YOSH. Yosh. Pretty good little pop, but oh my gosh, we acting up today. What is going on in the market?
Did we get anything else?
YOSH, look at it.
Why? Hold on, let me pull it up. YOSH. Oh wow. How are your locates?
Cheap.
Where's it at? Oh, there it is.
Oh my gosh. I'm rich.
Let me see your bracelet. Give me just a sec, Justin. My son just woke up.
You're good.
Who was it? Who was it?
It's my friend Justin.
Oh, hi, Justin.
Hello, hello.
Here, there you go. It's tight.
Okay,
Give me a few minutes and I'll be over there, okay?
okay.
I'll make you some breakfast.
Dang, I didn't hit that. Okay, I finally got to play one like this, but man, the market's giving us opportunity. My P&L should be way better than it is today, though. So just to give y'all an update, I'm still in SOWG, OCTO, and PHIO. I'm just letting this one fade. This play was nice. I jumped out a little early because I thought it was going to bounce off this VWAP, but man, that was a mistake. It's already back at $8. Hope y'all made some money on that one. Locate fees were cheap.
Did you make some money on that, bro?
Yeah, but I jumped out too quick. I thought it was gonna, when it wicked like this and came back, I thought it was gonna bounce off VWAP, so I got out around 1050. I like this though. This is a lot of action for a Friday, but I haven't really taken advantage of it that well. My P&L doesn't look that great. Oh, MCTV, look at it, testing highs now. It's staying strong even through all the chaos.
MCVT is grinding up slowly.
Yeah, I'm in it. I probably should have avoided it, but I'm in it. I got up in like 313, but got another entry here at 339. But it's not that big of a position because obviously it's trending up. And just so y'all know, like these grind up retests, they have a very good chance of breaking a high. I really like to see like a retest, kind of like just a quick pop towards that retest level. The grind ups like this, not saying this is going to break a new high, but has a better chance of breaking a new high.
I do love those retests though, because it always gives a second opportunity to trade it.
Yeah, for sure. And when they fail, sometimes they fail hard.
Hell up.
Okay, so I'm in 339. Let's see if it breaks a new high. If it breaks a new high, I'm out. If it rejects, I'm happy.
Damn, today was a pretty active Friday.
Yeah, but I haven't taken advantage of it though. Like my P&L is not as green as it should be. Like yesterday, I had a very good day for what little action we had.
It almost makes me wish I would have hopped on, but I was like,
"Oh, you good, bro?"
I think we're gonna break these highs. I'm getting out.
MCVT.
Yep.
Yeah, those slow grind ups are brutal.
Yeah, I got smoked on that deal. It's all good though. I'm green on the day, so I'm not really tripping. I made a killing on YOSH though.
Nice. All right, so back to these other positions. So, SOWG tanked hard.
I was still in PHIO. I just got out.
Same.
It did tank.
I might go ahead and cover PHIO too. OCTO's playing out pretty good too.
I forgot about it. I've been out of it for so long. Oh yeah.
MCVT.
All I wanted to do was retest those highs.
So where's MCTV going? Dang, it's above. Look at it. It's above all its recent pops. This thing might take off.
Can go to $10. The next highs, well, lows. You got some lows in the fives it could touch.
I'm tempted to re-enter right here though. This move's gonna get a little exhausted, I think. So I'm about to be a little degenerate.
No, I love that, dude. Those parabolics are.
It's just too many strong green candles in a row. It could burn me here, so I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit this one out. Maybe. Oh,
There we
did
go.
you get in?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I know you did. Excuse me. It's funny. I'm like, it literally did exactly what I wanted to see, and I decided to stay out. And then it does that. You're probably heading down back to the threes, brother.
Yeah, I already trimmed most of my position, but I'm gonna see if it keeps dropping. I was expecting to get a little exhausted here in a second. So now I'm not in any positions. I basically closed out of everything. This one could come back to 340, but I went ahead and got out at 4.
What's up, man? That was a good play. Nice, quick in and out.
Yeah, like I'm usually not this disappointed when I'm green, but man, I feel like my realize should be like triple what it is today.
Fell out.
And like, look at this. It probably jumped out a little too quick, but that's okay. I just wanted a little quick move. Could go back to 350, 340, bounce off VWAP. So I'm gonna pull up the chat. Oh, we haven't had too much since the last time I looked, so. Oh, it's refreshing. Let me see. So Remy, thanks for the alert. No problem. Golden Pin. SOG.
Oh, no problem. No problem, Remy.
SOWG flushing. Raven entered MCVT at 373. Enter another block at 4. Uh-oh. How you doing, Raven?
Hey, I'll be right back. I might have to hop off soon or early.
You good, bro?
All right, give me just a second.
Yeah, a lot of opportunities today to make good money. I've missed a bunch of them, but that's all right. LIDR, you got in at 390. Nice. Let's go. That was a good entry. Yeah, I overslept, but I wanted to try to get a position on this one today. That might be the best pop of the day too, Raven. That's usually how it plays out. Second day, you usually get a little pop. That's when I try to enter. I might, if it gets back to 360, I might try to add to it as well. I think it'll give back some of these gains today, especially if there's something hot running. If not, it could keep going, but I think it's going to tank. Or I'm pretty confident that at the end of the day, it'll probably be lower than that 360 entry I want, or probably even where it's at now, 326. Yep. Oh, really? Golden Pin? Nice, nice. Not a ton. Added 5 or 6 million shares yesterday. Nice. Yeah, I want to play this one. So if it bounces back to this 260 range, I'll look for an entry. Then if it gets back up to 4, another entry. But I don't think we see 4 again. And again, I know I play a lot of things. This is not my my A+ setup, but I do like playing these second day fades too. Anyways, I'm not in any positions, and there's none that I'm really excited to get into right now. So keep an eye on these, all these plays we've been playing.
How we doing?
Nothing happened since you left.
Okay.
No, okay. Please, please. Go.
It's crazy. Like none of these plays that popped, or besides MCTV, most of them just immediately gave back their gains, or relatively quickly.
Yeah, some slow grinds down.
I might, if MCTV tries to test these highs, I might get a small position again. But as we get closer to 9:30, MCVT becomes less interesting to me because we don't get a lot more PRs after 8:30. Like there'll be some at 9, but not as many. So this could be the runner of the day, if there is a runner. And kind of what I mean is after 8:30, there's not a lot to steal its attention. So if it's hot going into market open, it could stay hot. PHIO. If we get a VWAP retest, I might re-enter here, but everything's kind of dead right now. Not really moving besides MCVT, and I'm not interested at this level.
Shit, if we break these lows, I might get in.
The lows right here at 360. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's so close to VWAP. I'm gonna wait just in case it bounces off of it, but that makes sense.
No, that's a good point actually. Yeah, those. See, a little bounce up. Yeah, I might just sit out the rest of pre-market, bro, for real, because I mean, it's it's looking like there's not much going on. MCVT is the only mover right now. Everything else is kind of dead.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, if you need a bounce or anything, bro, all good.
Okay, yeah, I might, cause the two oldest of the three small ones just got up, so I'm gonna go make them breakfast and wait until their mom gets up. I'll holler at you guys. I'll holler at you later, and then we should seriously consider doing some type of after hours stream though.
Yeah. No, it's not a bad idea. Not
For sure.
a bad idea.
Thank you guys for joining in, for entertaining my antics and all that good stuff. I appreciate it. Justin, I'll holler at you later.
All right, see you, bro.
See you.
So I'll probably stay on a little bit longer till 9:30 because I am not very satisfied with my realized gains right now. So I want to add to it a little more. Alex was able to cycle out of MCVT, but yeah, definitely should have cut faster. Yeah, no, that was, I kind of got the same story, honestly. Probably should have cut faster too. But I think I'm in the green now with it, but it did burn me a little bit. But yeah, let me know if y'all see anything. And as usual, y'all know I don't love to ramble when nothing's happening. If y'all have questions, I'll gladly answer them. But if not, I'm just going to wait till we get some action here. I really want to get into LIDR. I just don't want to get in too early. So I'm waiting for this 360 level. And I don't play a lot of second days. But Fridays, I love playing the second day because they usually just fade throughout the day. So CNC. Yeah, it's at a daily pivot and it's hesitating around this level a little bit, but what's the story with this one? Is this a big company? CNC. 13 billion. Yeah, so there's a few things here. There's about 3 things I don't like on it. So slow grind up, don't like that. It's only up 10% and it's a $13 billion stock. I like keeping it under like 200 million market cap, ideally 100 million market cap. So there's a play here, but I don't have an advantage with these. I don't know how to play these. So just to go over kind of, I see there's some new people on. So my criteria is usually under 200 million market cap. And I want to just see at least a parabolic like move on a 1 minute candle. So the way my trade idea alerts work, it's not based on percentage up necessarily. It's how quick it goes up in a single 1 minute candle. So it needs to go up at least 20% in a 1 minute candle. And then I get the alert. That doesn't mean I'm going to enter immediately, but that lets me know that there's it's making a quick move up. And then I like to see them up about 50%, ideally 100%, but I'll enter as long as it's up 50 and I'm seeing some weakness or it looks like it's slowing down. Like these are the moves I like. SOWGs, this is a kind of a good example. Just crazy quick move up. Kind of like this one too. I ended up waiting to get into this one, but yeah, I like to see that kind of like crazy first candle. And that's why I have my trade idea alerts. I'm about to pump it. So I'll try to live stream as much as I can, but if you can't hop on, the trade ideas alerts is top notch. So you can kind of configure it however you want. I even have one for when it tests my 200. So if it approaches the 200 daily, I get an alert because sometimes that's an entry criteria I like. But CNC looking like it's a little weak right here. But like I was saying, I don't know how to play these, so only play what I'm good at. So MCTV, I say it wrong every time. MCVT has fallen below VWAP. So that's a good sign of weakness. So I'm not entering right here, even though there might be a play, but if it does try to pop again, I'll be interested. You're late, Remy. Steven's gone. Remy, I'm excited you're back, bro. I know you had a little hiatus there. So now I'm very interested in MCVT if it pops again. So we might not see it, but and Steven, he's pretty solid at adding like on the candle going down. I get burnt when I do that. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I usually, if I see it break a new low like this, I'll usually wait for it to kind of recover a little bit, then I'll enter. But it's looking kind of weak. The only thing that the part that I'm just kind of talking through my thought process with these. The part I don't like about MCVT right now is there's nothing else really running. So, and it's getting close to market open, 45 minutes. So it's still the most bullish looking stock out there right now that I can find for small caps under 200 million. So that's my only concern with it. Yeah, Raven. Yeah, I think it's an art to be able to add on the trend down like that. I'm not, that's not, I like playing more of the pops. But that's why I like having Steven on here, just two different perspectives. I think we're both decent at what we do, so it's good to get a different perspective. So now if it does pop back to VWAP, I will add a small position. Then if it gets back to 440, I'll add heavier. But my heavier right now is not going to be that heavy because, again, I'm not expecting a lot of PRs at 9. There rarely are a lot of PRs at 9, and Friday has the least amount of PRs. I looked this up. Tuesday, surprisingly, has the most. I thought it was Monday. Monday has the second most, and then Fridays have the least. And I like a bunch of PRs because it rotates the money. People bounce from ticker to ticker. That's why today was successful, because there were so many running at the same time. People will move on, play the next ticker, get out of the position they're in, causes selling pressure on the stock. They get out. So kind of just walking you through my thought process with that. Ian, is Steven scalping those candles on the breakdown? Honestly, it's probably better for him to answer it. I'm not totally sure. He'll hold too, so he'll scalp and hold. So PHIO is reversing. It is. This might not be a bad VWAP play too. See if it fails. Wouldn't be surprised if this one gets bullish again too. It'll be, if we have a runner of the day, it'll be PHIO or MCTV probably. Seeing a lot of weakness with MCVT now though. 50, this green is the 50 moving average. These small caps tend to respect the 50 moving average more than I realized in the past. So we might get a little bounce here. But again, I'm not going to try to predict what's going to happen. But if it does come to VWAP or test the high, I'll enter. Same thing with PHIO. Game keeps calling me back. Remy, I lost 50K before I was profitable. And no, I didn't have an extra 50K. Your boy took out loans, borrowed money, all kind of stuff. degenerate stuff to get to where I'm at. So it didn't come easy for me, but we made it. About 2 years, Ian, before I was profitable. And it was mostly because I was focused on longs, options. I don't have an edge there. But as soon as I started short selling, I became profitable, like almost immediately, because there's such an edge in short selling. Like, in a nutshell, is all 99% of these are going to go down. Just don't get squeezed before it goes down. That's the game we're playing when we're shorting. You're going to go back down. Just don't get in too early or you'll get squeezed. So it's just refining it over the years. So I had a very profitable 2023, very profitable 2024, and that's when I created the entity in June. And then I've been trading under the entity Bear of Wall Street ever since then. And Bear of Wall Street cracked 250K this week, which is a big achievement for me because I've been kind of bouncing between that area. But sadly, I made way more personal on my personal accounts last year. But we'll get the Bear Wall Street up there. But yeah, I lost 50K, Ian, before I was ever profitable. So not saying you should put yourself in that situation because I never paper traded. I wanted to jump in. And again, I'm not from money. I actually had most of y'all know my story from Kimfo. Quite a terrible event happened. I'm not going to elaborate on it, but bad brain injury, couldn't work for over a year. My wife wasn't working because she was in school, so we didn't have money. So it's not like it was a silver spoon situation where I, had a backup. No, I did not have a backup. So I lost 50K. It wasn't an ideal situation. But when I put my mind to something, I'm almost obsessive until I get it right. So that's almost how you have to be with trading. Find your edge. LOBO, not much. I agree. Ian. And then if it's interesting because I don't know how to word this without sounding like cocky, but or conceited, but I think trading it helped me like on a personal level too. It stresses me out, but it's helped me just manage my emotions, not let little things bother me. Because I've learned in life, it's easy to complain and get upset about BS. But I've learned because there's days, y'all know the story where I lost 75K in a day. So if you can emotionally push through things like that, the little things that happen to you day to day don't feel as it doesn't feel as intense. Kind of take it on the chin. Ian, that's what real estate did for me. Yeah, totally, bro. That's a good one. That's kind of what I was getting at. Like, I feel like you get good at stocks, your emotional, lock it in, psychology, lock it in. Like, I've been successful in the, cannabis industry as well. And real estate, I'm still just now getting into it. So time will tell if I'm successful at it. But I feel like it can relate to multiple things. Because I know other traders that are successful in other aspects of their life. So 9 o'clock's 4 minutes away. Yeah, don't sweat the small stuff. But that's cool, Ian. You're in real estate as well. I'm dabbling in it lately. I did it mostly to offset my taxes, though. I bought 2 properties last year because I had a pretty profitable trading year. So it helped me offset so I didn't have to pay much in taxes. I know that's a controversial subject, but either I can pay the IRS so they can blow my money and buy some stupid crap or waste my money, or I can buy a house and cash flow it. So it's a pretty easy decision for me. I'm going to wait on MCTV. Well, actually, you know what? I think using smaller shares is better than paper trading. Totally, Alex. I missed that comment. Because then you get to, and again, I'm not against paper trading, but you can't, if you're not actually using your money, because it's not really the edge that's the problem. Like we know, like again, like I was saying earlier, like YouTube, Twitter, like everybody shares their edge for the most part. A lot of people do. But you have to master the emotional aspect of trading. And when you're paper trading and it's not your real capital, I don't know how you can replicate that. But I still recommend paper trading too. If you can find your edge, paper trading. But then, like Alex was saying, then maybe slide in with real money, but just start small. Because that was my problem. That's why I blew 50K before I ever was profitable. I was trading like I knew what I was doing. But I like being transparent with y'all. I've had multiple 6-figure years at this point, so obviously gotten it all back, but the beginning is ugly sometimes. Yeah, slow. So I entered a little starter at VWAP. Oh, CJ, dang, I'm missing all the comments. CJ, did you end up taking the Words of Wisdom interview? No, I did not. I did respond and tell them that I would love to pursue that opportunity in the near future. So I'm just going to stay in contact with them. I just don't think I'm ready for it, to be honest. I like to be in the right headspace when I do things like that. And I'm more focused on real estate right now, getting these last few properties launched. And then I want to focus more on trading. But thanks for asking. So ICCM, positive clinical data showing 99 recurrence-free rate. That might pop. ICCM, let's see. It is popping. Let's see where the top is.
ICCM.
This is kind of why I like to wait for it to get a little bit higher, because it's only up 20% now. I think it's still got a lot to run. I know some people play these pops before 50, but there we go. Now we're getting up there closer. So I'm gonna let it move a little bit more. If I miss it, I miss it, but I need to see a little bit on it, a little bit more on it. Could it fail here and you make money? Absolutely, but I like to see a little bit stronger of a move. But I'm getting my locates. They're cheap.
ICCM.
Where is it headed? Okay, 150 might not be a bad entry level. Oh, I didn't get it. Didn't get my position in quick enough. So I'm in now, but not full size position. The reason why I picked 150, even though it's not, I mean, it's right at up 50% at $1.50, is because there's a little bit of, we can see historically 150 to 165 is a level it kind of respects. So if it gets back up, now that I see this nice little pullback, if it gets back to that 150 level, I'm gonna add. It might not though. It's looking like it might tank here. Is it pulling attention from? Yeah, it looks like it. So this is a good sign. MCVT looks like it's going lower. I'm still in this one, just seeing if it fades. And I got out at 128. Not saying, obviously I can't give financial advice anyways. Not saying y'all should, but I've been taking profits a little quick today. Because most of the time we get a little bit more of a retest action, but a lot of them's just been tanking today. So I'm out. I'll re-enter if it gets back up to this like 148, 150 range. Looking at the comments, so Alex, agree completely. Carlos, agree completely. The emotional test of trading. I know we talked about it a little bit earlier on the call, and Stephen was right. Having an edge is what's most important, but you got to have your emotions dialed in too. Because when a stock goes against you, you might think you know how to play that position, but it hurts a little bit more when it's your own money. LIDR just tanked. Oh no, before I could get in it. Oh, okay. It recovered a little bit. Yeah, that was a crazy move down. might struggle here at 200, but I don't want to get in too early, so I'm probably going to wait till VWAP. It might not ever get there. Oh, ICCM. Let's see if I get. This is why I took profit. So my entry is 148 though. It might not get there. Let's see. It did. So I got back in at 149. Stop out if it gets above it. So I'm really willing to risk 6 to 10 cents to see if it tanks. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I needed this. This is what I needed. Cool. Beauty. So I got out at like 126, I think. So played it from 149 to 126. I'll do it again if it wants to. If it wants to test it again. Saber. Hey, Saber. Haven't seen you much today. Currently doing a postdoc in a surgery department and started to looking around for the acquisition at the same time. As you know, I've been trading for the past 4 years. Cool, Saber. I'm going to read through the rest of the comments just a second, but I'm going to get another entry ready at 148 if we want to play this game again. If it wants to test it again and fail, I'll short it again. So I got another entry waiting at 148. But anyways, comments. This is what I'm thinking, starting a paper account or starting small to see if I'm capable of handling emotions. Yeah. And going back to TradeZero, like I have a link in the description. They have a very good paper trading as well. I've heard, I've never used it, but I've been going back and forth on whether I should learn more about trading or staying fully focused on my academic path. What would you do if you were in my shoes? That's a good question, Saber. I always have a fallback. I'm still an RN. I don't ever talk about it. I'm a registered nurse. So I can always go back to registered nursing. I work my dispensary life too. I run a bunch of dispensaries. So I am very into having a fallback, but I just entered ICCM again. At 148. Yeah, I don't know, Saber. That's a tough one. Those type of choices, I gotta like pray about it, meditate on it. It's a tough one. It matters how profitable you are. I had a goal of hitting $1 million this year and I could quit my job. Now, I'm not going to hit it because I've been going sideways a little bit. But I mean, this week I broke a new high on my P&L, but I like to play the cautious route. If you don't have, you have a backup, I think it kind of eases your mind when you're trading. You know, you don't have to depend on it, because even now, like I was talking about earlier, I got someone on payroll now, so for my entity, and I know I got to make a certain amount each week to pay myself because it's an S corp and pay this one employee, and it's nice having a fallback like a steady W-2. I'm not entering now, so I've already played it 3 times, and I got out at 135 on the last one. I probably should have entered again, but I've already played this one 3 times. I'm I'm gonna wait to enter again. I probably should have just entered again, to be honest, the fourth time. But after about three times, the fourth time usually it busts through. I just noticed that. So I got 3 moves on it. I'm gonna wait, see if it busts through this time. Ian Saber, I'm in the same position. Don't know what to do right now. I'm doing a PhD in chemical engineering. I was thinking if trading takes off, what we'll do, tough spot. Yeah, that is tough questions. I mean, again, I don't talk about how much I made last year because I can't verify it because I closed my personal account. But like I was saying, I've made substantially more personally, and I still have a job. I did try to quit it. I did try to quit it, but they offered me something I just could not turn down. I work remote, so I manage these dispensaries remotely. I travel like once or twice a quarter for work if we're opening new dispensaries and stuff like that, but I still have my job. But I know some people, if you have to physically be somewhere for 40 hours a week, that's tough to balance trading. That's awesome. You're doing a PhD in chemical engineering? Saber, I feel trading is a full-time job and needs 100% of your effort. Yeah, no, if just with anything in life, if you put more time and effort into it, you'll be better at it for sure, Saber. I agree. Same, like Saber, you said, I wake up at 4 a.m. since I love trading. Yeah, trading's the only thing that'll get me up at 4 a.m. So that probably says a lot. Yeah, my mind's on the market a lot too, Saber. And I don't like half-assing things in life. Like if I do something, I want to do it right. So that's kind of been my struggle with my job too, is like having the mental capacity and caring enough to put in my best effort. Yeah, Ian, you'll get there, bro. I really like trading, but I need to become more profitable. Yeah. No, I wouldn't make this decision lightly. Because my problem is I don't know if I'll find another job like I have. Uh, so that's why I haven't quit mine. Like I'm really blessed with a good W-2 that I think would be hard to replicate. Because in my company, I'm the only person that's remote. They kept me on. They let go of everybody else remote, but our dispensaries do very well from a retail perspective because that's what I lead. So they keep me around, but I would have a hard time finding a job that pays me what I get paid for this job. This might be the final flush. We'll see. But I'll have a hard time finding another job that pays me what I make now and remote. I don't know if it's out there, or I would have to look really hard for it. So I tried to quit end of last year after I had a really good trading year, and they basically offered me, I only work 20 hours now, but 75% of the pay at 20 hours. So I felt stupid not to take that. Yeah, Trend Raider, I work for a company. They're not my dispensaries. I just run the dispensaries. I'm over retail, like retail operations. So like the GMs report to me, and Driving sales, retail. Yeah, I bet it's hard trading at work, bro. I've been there because I used to be a GM, a general manager of a dispensary. Obviously, I worked my way up through after the brain injury. Long story. I'll make a video about it one day, but I was scared to return back to the medical field because I was jacked up, and I'm still like super forgetful after the brain injury. Like my short-term memory is it's pretty rough, and I have a hard time remembering like names and like I won't get into it. But the point is, I was nervous to go back to the medical field with how forgetful I was. I'm better now because I went through years of cognitive therapy to get to where I'm at, but I kind of just I joined the cannabis industry and kind of worked my way up from a bud tender to where I'm at now. But when I was a GM, I was trading some too in my office. But I wouldn't have got promoted if I wasn't a good employee. So I always like made sure my dispensary was in a good spot. But I definitely traded at work some too. Yeah, Alex, you got to prove to yourself. Like, I keep moving my number up. Like, I think most people would have quit their job with what I brought in last year, but it's nice having a fallback. It really is. So ICCM showing a lot of weakness now. Might not be a bad ad here, but again, I'm not well at playing. I don't play the downtrend as well. And the market's about to open in 13 minutes, and either this one or MCTV. Oh, I've just been kind of riding this one out. MCTV. Yeah, I'm up $400 on it now. So I've been closing positions pretty early today, but I'm gonna close this one too. Lock it in. But yeah, some good conversations today, guys. I don't mind talking about these things, but my recommendation is just make sure you don't get yourself in a bad situation. If you got a good job, they pay you well, you like your boss, you don't have to love your boss. Nobody really loves their boss, but as long as you're treated at least decent, just don't take things for things like that for granted. Yeah, Carlos, I was in MCVT and I was writing it down. Not that big of a position, but I got in here at VWAP, made about $400 on it. I was only in 1,500 shares though. Look at you, Saber. You gave me good advice yesterday. I should have listened to you on the LIDR. You told me not to sell till 4. Sold at 3 and it went to 4. Martin, for me, your 4 a.m. is 10 a.m. Perfect for sleeping. Friend Raider says, never quit your job. You know that BBT YouTube channel? That guy lost $2 million twice. Jesus Christ. I'm not going to put myself in a situation to lose $2 million twice. Yeah, I'm definitely going to quit at some point. But that's why I'm focused on real estate and other investments. Like, I'm very strategic about what I do with my profits. I'll share my tracker in the group one day, but I literally have a tracker that, like, I don't know the percentages off my head, but like 10% goes to precious metals, 10% goes to crypto, 40% goes to real estate, 20% goes to stocks, 11% goes to tithing and charities, and then another percent goes to this. So like I'm always diversifying my just my profit. I want my money to make money. And then I also put a little bit in, I do a wheel strategy. Can y'all still hear me? It says Zoom ended. But I do a lot with wheel strategies and stuff like that. I shouldn't say a lot. I do like monthly, so it's pretty low maintenance. So, but the point is, I'm trying to get to that spot where I'm not working. And most people probably would have quit their job, but I don't want to put me or my family in a bad situation. So ICCM is nice. It's a nice little fade here. So I'm content where I played it 3 times, and it gave us a 4th opportunity too. Now it's fading. So hopefully some of y'all made money on it. Well, I hope y'all made some money today. I'll probably be, there's nothing I'm really paying too much attention to at market open. I'm trying to play mostly just pre-market and not too much during the day, especially since this is my last day at this property before I leave. And I just got to make sure I iron out everything before I dip out. So I don't plan on trading 9:30 to 4, but I might see what's happening after hours. After hours on Fridays are not saying there's a lot of action, but they usually fade because people don't want to hold over the weekend. So you know how after hours sometimes they'll consolidate and start, trending up. You see that a little bit less on Fridays because people don't like holding over the weekend. Thanks for hopping on, Golden Pen. It's Justin, but I've been called Jason many times. SOWG is getting, I don't know. I don't know if I want to play it or not with market open right here around the corner. So I doubt I'll enter any more positions unless something drastic happens. Anybody have any other questions, comments, anything you want me to look at? If not, I'll probably dip out here. Because like I said, there's nothing I'm really paying attention to at market open. So all right, sounds like most of y'all are signing off, but appreciate y'all for hopping on. Seriously appreciate it. And if any of y'all are still on that, we're talking about the links are in my bio for like TradeZero and all the other stuff. I don't try to push the affiliate links too much, but if you want to support the channel, feel free to use that link. And on that note, I will see y'all next week. And if y'all are in the circle group, I'm sure I'll post something before end of day. But anyways, thank y'all. See y'all next time.